All right, welcome back everyone. Let's go through the solutions to the Now You Try problems where we are looking at adding and subtracting rational expressions to a single rational expression and simplifying. All right, the first example we have is 1 over r plus 1 plus 2 over r squared minus 1. We're going to begin by factoring the denominator of the second fraction so that we have 2 over r plus 1 times r minus 1. So this allows us to see what denominators we need. So that first fraction, 1 over r plus 1, we need to multiply it by r minus 1 on the top and the bottom to get our common denominator. So on top we'll now have r minus 1 over r minus 1 times r plus 1. And then we'll have plus our second fraction, 2 over r plus 1 times r minus 1. We can then go ahead and add these together as a common, with that common denominator of r minus 1 times r plus 1. And on top we'll combine like terms. We'll have the r and then the minus 1 plus 2 will be a plus 1. Give myself a little more room here. Does that makes me software gets funky. No, we're just gonna leave it as a b. OneNote is good for annotation in a lot of ways, but it has some glitchy things that really annoy me. Not important right now for us. Cancel the r plus 1's top and bottom. Remember, we'll have a 1 on top. When they cancel, it cancels to a 1 on top over r minus 1. The r minus 1 stays in the denominator when we do this. All right, let's move on to part B, where we have 5 over y plus 5 minus 1 over y plus 2. For this, I'm going to rewrite these. I've got some room. 5 over y plus 5, and then minus 1 over y plus 2. We want to attach a y plus 2 onto the denominator of the first fraction. So we do that top and bottom. And then the second fraction, we need to tack on a y plus 5, top and bottom, to acquire the common denominator of y plus 2 times y plus 5. Now for our first fraction, we'll multiply the 5 across and we'll get 5y plus 10 on top. For the second fraction, we'll do 1 times y plus 5 is just y plus 5 over the y plus 2 times y plus 5. And then we want to combine these into a single fraction, y plus 2 times y plus 5 on the bottom. On top, we'll combine the 5y minus y is 4y, right, because it's a minus there. And then the 10 minus 5 will be a plus 5 on top here. And the top doesn't factor at all, and so nothing's going to cancel, and we are done. So just really want to point out that negative distributes to both the y and the plus 5. We're subtracting both of those, not just the y. The most common mistake with these problems, so make sure you're remembering to distribute that negative as you combine your like terms. Or, I'm sorry, let me change it back now, not without like a good 4 minutes of me finagling it. So this is part C. You have 3 over x minus 3 minus 6x over x squared minus 9. I'm going to factor that x squared minus 9. So I bring down the 3 over x minus 3, and then I go minus 6x over x minus 3 times x plus 3. So we can see that we just need an x plus 3 tacked on to that first fraction there. So we do that to the top and bottom, and we will get 3x plus 9 over the x plus 3 times x minus 3 minus the 6x over that same denominator, x minus 3 times x plus 3. That order, again, not mattering in the slightest for us. Just trying to get my cursor out of the way. Whatever, it's being finagly. All right, on top, we're going to combine like terms. We have 3x minus 6x will give us a minus 3x. And then the plus 9 doesn't have any common factors, or any like terms to add to it, rather. On the bottom, we'll have the x plus 3 times the x minus 3 still. And then we can factor out a minus 3 from the top, leaving us with x minus 3. And then on the bottom, we have the x plus 3 times x minus 3. Just a little more room, almost done with this. Just want to reduce this now. So the x minus 3's can cancel. And we are left with negative 3 over x plus 3. There we go. Nothing else to do there. No more simplification. So we can go ahead and move on to the next problem. T plus 42 over t squared minus 7t. For the first fraction, we can't really do anything with that. We'll just bring it down, t over t minus 7. For the second one, go minus t plus 42 on top. The denominator can factor out a t. We have t times t minus 7 on the bottom. That's not so bad. That looks like we could just multiply the first one by t top and bottom to get a common denominator. So we'll have t squared over t times t minus 7 minus t plus 42 over t times t minus 7. Go ahead and add these together. So we'll have t squared minus t minus 42. Remember, again, that minus distributes across the top there. On the bottom, we just have the t times t minus 7. And I think that that top can factor. Let's see. T, use some space, t, use some space. On the bottom, t times t minus 7. And then I think we need 42. We want a negative 42. That's 6 times 7 is 42. If I do a positive 6 and a minus 7, then that will work out to that negative 1 in the middle. So we can cancel the t minus 7's and be left with t plus 6 over t. And we could leave like that, just like that. We could also, if we wanted to, we could break this up as t over t plus 6 over t, and that equals 1 plus 6 over t. So that's fine, we don't have to. But it is an option. All right, we could do it. All right, so let's go. Minus y squared minus y minus 2 plus 4y over y minus 2. Let's put that negative on top. Negative 12y over, we want to factor that bottom. That's going to factor as a y plus 1 times a y minus 2. The middle, the plus 1 and minus 2 will add to that negative 1 in the middle. We have plus 4y over y minus 2. And here we want to go ahead and tack on a y plus 1 to get our common denominator, to get that y plus 1 that we see in the first fraction. All right, so we have negative 12y over y plus 1 times y minus 2 plus 4y squared plus 4y all over y minus 2 times y plus 1. And we can go ahead and combine like terms on top. 4y squared plus 4y minus 12y. That'll give us a minus 8y all over the y plus 1 times y minus 2. And we can factor a 4y out of the top, leaving us with a y minus 2 all over y plus 1 times y minus 2. Cancel those y minus 2's to leave us with 4y over y plus 1. All right, just one more here. Here we've got negative 4 over x squared minus 4 minus 4 over x plus 2 plus 1 over x minus 2. So let's start by moving that negative to the top of the first one. So we have negative 4 over, and then the bottom x squared minus 4 will factor as x plus 2 times x minus 2. The second one we'll write minus 4 over, and then we've got the x plus 2, but we want to multiply this top and bottom by an x minus 2 to get our common denominator of x plus 2 times x minus 2. We want to go plus 1 over x minus 2, and this one we needed to multiply by the x plus 2, top and bottom, in order to get that common denominator. All right, so let's simplify this a little bit. We've got negative 4 over x plus 2, x minus 2, minus 4x minus 8 over x plus 2, x minus 2. We've got plus x plus 2 over x plus 2, x minus 2. All right, and now we just need to combine like terms on the top. So we're going to have, let's put this all together first. This is going to be minus 4, minus 4x, and then plus 8, because that negative has to distribute across, and plus x plus 2 all on top, all over x plus 2 times x minus 2. Adding our like terms on top, we'll have negative 4x plus x is negative 3x. And negative 4 plus 8 is 4, plus 2 is 6, so plus 6 up there, over x plus 2, x minus 2. And I can factor a negative 3 out of the top to get x minus 2 left over x plus 2 times x minus 2. And we're just about there. We can cancel the x minus 2's, and we get our final answer of negative 3 over x plus 2. Woohoo. All right. Definitely a little more work there with those free. Just go slow, take your time. Don't try and shortcut these. You can get all of the answers if you just go slow and